All right, folks. So, man, listen. Right, I went over to Cog stream today, and Cog was talking about this Ethan Ralph shit, and I can't get it out of my brain because I'll be honest with you, I've kind of had it up to my ears with Simpson Cucks at this point. Like I can't fucking do it, right? Legit, I can't fucking do it. All right, so number one. I want you to understand, if you don't like somebody because they got two bitches, right? You're a piece of shit. I'm gonna be honest with you, all right? As a dude, you're a piece of garbage. You're a hater, and you deserve all the bad things that happen to you. You're worse than the incels who are out here bitching about women. And I'm gonna tell you why, all right? Because you hate dudes, all right? And you literally think, like, that all women are Disneyland princesses in the end of the day. For thousands of years, we had dudes were able to have as many females as they could physically take care of or financially take care of, as it were. And this is a decent system, right? And what it did is like, once you have money, you don't have to live with your parents anymore. But ultimately, you would have, your wife would leave her family who cared about her and go to yours. And she would begin training to be your wife. And when I say begin training to be your wife, that means that, like, as a child, women are taught to be about self, right? Because they're cute and adorable and, you love them. I got daughters, right? You know what I'm saying? I got it. I got sons. You love them, right? Because they're your kids. But on the same point, when they get older and your kid goes to work, right? Say you have a son and he goes to work. And his boss, looks at him one day and goes, "You's a piece of shit. You need to do your job better," right? You as a father, all right, need to stand here and look at your son and go, "Have you ever considered you're a piece of shit and you need to do your job better?" Right? See, we as men, we completely understand this manifesto, right? We understand this fucking thought pattern inside of our heads. But when we go, a dude looks at his wife and goes, "You're a fucking bitch and you need to be a better fucking woman." A lot of dudes will shy away and will stand here and start like clutching their pearls because they feel some sort of kind of way about you talking to a female in that manner. And you need to stop that. You need to control that mentality, all right? Because if you want females to be equal in society, right? If you want them to be adults, you have to treat them as such. That means they have to have the responsibility as such. That means even at 18, 19, whereas if 18, 19-year-old dude knocks up some broad, right? He's automatically a piece of shit if he's not around. But if an 18, 19-year-old gets knocked up by a 35, 40-year-old dude, oh, it's the dude's fault. No. Females are supposed to be responsible for what goes in of and comes out of their holes. All right, legit. Now, here's the thing. With this Ethan Ralph shit. Ethan Ralph wants to have two bitches. And honestly, I honest to God, I believe at 19, this bitch legit could not be put in a better situation. And I'm going to tell you why. All right, now, his girl that he has in D.C., right? I think this is the bitch. I'm not real sure, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't really pay attention to internet shit too much. I think this is the bro, right? This bitch that he has with him right now, I'm be real with you, all right? This broad here, I think she a little freaky dicky, bro. But she down for the cause, and I respect that. But here's the thing, Mr. Ralph. I don't know if you're going to watch this. You might not. I don't know. It's up to you, right? I want you to understand something. First off, you're going about this the wrong way. I mean, you're making some proper moves. I get you, right? You know what I'm saying? You're standing there telling her to fuck off, all this type of shit. That's a positive maneuver. I know it works. It's stupid. You know what I mean? Like, being a dickhead works towards broads, man. I know, like, a lot of dudes out here, they fucking frown upon that shit. But, like, I'll be honest with you. It works. You know what I'm saying? Legit, it fucking works. So, but here's the thing. What you gotta do is, All right, and this is important, my brother. Legit, this is important. You gotta fucking make this broad comfortable to the point where, like, she fully trusts you on your mentals, right? And you may have to, like, calm down with all that, you know what I mean? We're gonna fuck all this bullshit, nonsense, whatever, right? And you let that breathe on its own, okay? You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you just fuck both of the broads, right? Which is fine. That's a cool mentality to have, you know what I'm saying? You got two females in the house and you can fuck them both. That's not a bad way to be, right? You got two females there to help with the kid. Two females there to make sure, you know what I'm saying, that, like, you know, the house stays clean and all these type of things, right? That's, you know what I mean, that's an important and positive shit. And I get your mentality as a unit, right? Like, I've tried this mental before. The unit thing never works with a broad, I'll be honest with you. Like, they don't grasp concept on this shit. It doesn't work out, right? You know what I mean? Like, I've had two bitches a few times, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's not that hard to do. And I'll be real with you, the sex starts being important after a while. After a while, it's like, it's cool to have two females around because they can entertain themselves, right? And you can go and do whatever the fuck it is you need to do. And one of the two of those broads, like, they're going to go back and forth watching each other and making sure they don't fuck around, right? And that's always a positive thing for you. Because, like, you have one watching over the other one, right? That's helpful in a relationship. Especially today, where these broads is, man, listen, like, every one of them's a fucking whore at this point. Like, it is what it is. I get your mental. I do. I get it. But again, I think you're going about this the wrong way, right? Legit. Number one, you should have never let that broad go back to California. Like, I get your mentality of, like, oh, take it or leave it, that type of shit. But the problem is, you on the internet, and there's so many cucks and fucking simps out this bitch. And other broads who are gonna be just all up in her ear. Just all types of how much of a piece of shit you are. You a fat fuck. All this fucking garbage, right? Like, yo, I get it, dude. I get it completely. That's why I keep my broads up off of these platforms, right? Because the last time I let one of my broads on this platform, legitimately, yo, I still got beef. And this was 3 years ago. I still got beef with a nigga to this day about that shit. Just being honest with you, right? Because this broad stood here and fucking bumps her gums about our fucking relationship to some other dude who she's talking to on here, right? Who's up in her fucking DM simping the fuck out and whatnot. And, like, yo, now, like, you know, fucking this dude looking at me some sort of kind of way. And I'm like, nigga, I will fucking end you. Like, yo, it's fucking retarded. It really is. It's fucking retarded. Right? But you got to keep broads away from this internet shit. Legit. You got to keep them up off this nonsense. And I know that this is your life, right? I get you. This is your life. I feel you. And I'm be real with you. Like, yo, that broad is 19. You got 6 years until she turns into a grown-up, right? Until she turns into the point of where, like, her mental is remotely sorted the fuck out. And you're going to have to, like, yo, there's so many mental gymnastics you're going to need to do to get this broad up off all that bullshit about fucking abuse and rape and all this shit. Like, yo, fuck, dude. Jesus Christ. But she's 19, all right? And 19-year-olds are fucking dumb, all right? 19-year-olds are retarded. They're adults. It is what it is. You know what I mean? 19 years old, I was an adult facing motherfucking 20 years in prison and shit. I got you. Right? At 19 years old, you know, like, I was burying family members and whatnot and paying bills, and I had 2 kids and shit. Like, 19 years old, you're a grown-up. I know 19-year-olds, you know what I'm saying, they out in the desert dying and shit. Laying next to some camel spiders and shit. Like, yo, that's just, it is what it is. Right? So I don't want to stand here and go, she's not an adult. But on the same point, like, she's not an adult. Right? Because I'm going to be real with you. In the end of this, she's going to end up running off with some other dude. Because that's what broads do. Legit at 19. It might seem like a good idea at the moment. Like, if you can move this bitch to the woods, right, and get her way, way far away from everybody, and keep her without transportation, right, and like chain her to a radiator, you might be in all right shape. But like real shit, that's no way to live. You know what I mean? That is what it is. But you got a kid by this broad, and I get your mental. I'm be honest, man. Your first kid, your first baby's mom's, yo, it's always the hardest. You know what I mean? With like the relationship with your kid's mother. Mine was awful. You know, everybody's really is, but after that, like, it gets easier. I'll be honest, man. Real shit, advice from an older dude, man, yo, just be nice. You know what I mean? Legit, be nice. Be responsible. Like, yo, she needs some shit, take care of it. If she needs, you know what I mean, like a car, you know what I mean, she needs her shit fixed. She needs fucking, you know, her fucking heater fixed. You know, she needs her electric bill paid. You square her away. You know what I mean? Because, like, that's your job. And it's for your kids. And that's what you're supposed to do. And when she finds out that you're that dude, right? You know what I'm saying? That you're built like that. And it's not a simp thing because, like, yo, it's for your children. It's not just for her, right? And on the same point, like, you probably end up tagging that every once in a while. You know what I'm saying? And, like, yo, you get to have, you know what I mean, side pussy forever, right? And on top of that, you get your motherfucking kid to be able to like you and she not stand here and be a dick towards you about your kid. And y'all get to work as a team about your fucking kid and shit. That's helpful. You know what I mean? But I'll be real. You know what type of broad this is. She's any broad that talks about, I was raped, right? Yo, it's a cop calling type of bitch. You should probably keep your fucking hands to yourself. You know what I mean? Like, yo, just is what it is. Word to the wise, my nigga. You know what I mean? Like, yo, just, she that type of bitch should be calling them motherfucking cops and shit. Some broads, you could punch them in the face and, like, you know, they get all fucking turned on and their pussy gets wet and shit. I've had a few of those, right? You know what I mean? But, like, yo, there's some broads, you know what I mean, who, like, yo, you put hands on them, they feel some sort of kind of way about it and want to start squabbling. It's not cool. You know, man, it's not cool at all. But anyway, yo, look, man, here's the deal. All these simps and cucks, number one, y'all need to mind your business, right? Number two, real shit, congratulate. Don't fucking play a hate. Real shit. You got to lick it before you stick it. You got to crunch it before you munch it. Right, I'll take it back to the 90s and shit. Yo. Yeah, just stop hating. Like, all you simps and incels and all you fucking broads. Jesus, goddamn Christ, man. Like, yo, just fucking stop. For fuck's sake, she's not being taken advantage of. She's 19. Legitimately. Like, yo, pussy runs every dude's head and she has the perfect one. Like, yo, for fuck's sake. Right? A 19-year-old pussy is what every nigga dreams of at night. Like, real shit. Every dude in the world dreams of 19-year-old motherfucking pussy and shit. Of pussy we had when we were 19, 20 years old. We live our lives off of that motherfucker, but we fucking build our confidence off that pussy. Jesus Christ. Anyway, yo, look, man. I'm Tom Pease with Pnoid News. Y'all know the deal. Like, share, and subscribe. Just remember, man, there's a lot of simps out here. You know what I mean? You're going to have to keep broads away from the internet. Peace be like one. Later.